Good afternoon, I'm Adriana Michelle, and today on Up North at 4, learn how to make spiced cedar plank salmon with Rondelay Ranch chef Joe Thomas. Then sailors got stuck at sea on huge vessels. Find out more and report by CNN's Ivan Watson. We'll get to all that in a bit, but first, here's your top 4 at 4. President Trump is visiting the Badger State today in hopes to sway votes for November. His plane arrived in Green Bay, where he held a town hall. The president is now in Marinette to tour the Marinette Marine. He'll discuss a new contract with the U.S. Navy while at the shipyard. His remarks are planned to start soon. Tomorrow, Jill Biden, Senator Kamala Harris, and State Representative Robin Vining will hold a state virtual event. They will discuss how the Affordable Care Act has helped improve their lives. Today, the Trump administration filed a brief with the Supreme Court to repeal the act. If successful, more than 200,000 Wisconsinites would lose health care coverage. The USDA state director announced an $86 million investment towards rural broadband service. 17,000 people in 8 different states, including Wisconsin, will receive loans. Officials began the telecommunications infrastructure loan and loan guarantee program to expand rural broadcasts last October. The Green Bay Packers are looking for workers to help during game days. There will be job fairs next Monday and Tuesday in Titletown from 4 to 7 p.m. Game day employees assist at all home games and events. Applicants must be 16 years or older, and to attend the job fair, you must wear a mask. Applications are also available on the Packers website. All right, let's head over to weather with Weller. Jeffrey, how are you?
Hey, Adriana, happy Thursday. Well, we are in for a fantastic weekend, but we have some speed bumps taking over tomorrow in the form of some severe weather. So this is the area we are watching. Now, the threat has shifted a bit to the south and east today, focusing more on central and southeastern parts of Wisconsin. But the Northwoods is fair game tomorrow for some gusty thunderstorms in there and probably some very heavy rainfall just after noon tomorrow. So here's the big setup. This is a surface map, and there's a cold front to our west. Cold front is going to bump into some really moist tropical-like air across Wisconsin tomorrow morning. You'll notice it tonight as well. The winds are going to shift out of the southwest or so and bring in some more humid temperatures and air our way. And then that front's going to lift the air tomorrow, and it's going to come through in several waves. So we'll get some heavier rainfall tomorrow morning-ish, probably around 9, 10 o'clock in the morning, followed by a break. The atmosphere will destabilize again with some sunshine for a couple hours, followed by the potential for some severe weather. We're talking 2, 3, 4, 5 o'clock tomorrow afternoon into early parts of tomorrow evening. Futurecast shows tonight, no problems at all. Here we are tomorrow morning, and there'll be a couple light showers in here at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning or so. That will move through. The atmosphere will destabilize again, and by 2 o'clock or so, more thunderstorms in here, and they'll begin to go severe as that front pushes through. But again, the primary threat now is focusing on parts of southeastern Wisconsin, but the Northwoods is not out of the question. And then look at this, Saturday, 1:30. This is all complete sunshine. We have sunshine back in the forecast Saturday and Sunday with temperatures back in the 80s. So here are the threats for tomorrow. Again, if you have outdoor plans tomorrow, if you are going boating tomorrow, if you're camping tomorrow, a lot of folks are traveling north joining us for the weekend tomorrow. Keep an eye on this, especially before, say, 5 o'clock in the afternoon, as the hail and wind threat's very high with this tomorrow, with those storms coming through in the afternoon. Also, rainfall. The rainfall could be torrential in a few spots, so it's going to depend on if you get under a thunderstorm. So if you do that, you can see a quick inch or two of rainfall. The rest of us, kind of a widespread 1/4 to a 1/2 inch of rain, and we don't really need the rain. I showed this map yesterday, as you know, but Rhinelander, we're about average, but Wausau and Madison well above the averages with rainfall. This is why the lakes are very full out there right now. Speaking of right now, here we are in Minocqua. Some traffic out there and partly cloudy skies, but again, the atmosphere is kind of charging up right now. It's getting more humid out there as we speak, and lots of clear skies across parts of the state, but these are high clouds blowing out thunderstorms in parts of Minnesota right now. Those will stay out there tonight. For us, though, temperature-wise, we're in the 70s to low 80s, exactly where we should be this time of year. Tomorrow, same story. although there'll be several hours tomorrow with some rain-cooled air coming through the area before the atmosphere kind of kicks back up, because look at all the heat to the west of us right now. That is all moving in our direction. We're going to get into the 80s beginning probably tomorrow. It's going to be a stretch, but then Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, pretty much all of next week and the week after, which by the way is 4th of July weekend week, will be in the 80s around here, the average high being mid-70s this time of year. The forecast then for tonight, though, is increasing clouds late, a bit muggy out there with low temperatures down near 58. Your full forecast at 5 o'clock.
I wrote about Anthony. My mom told me not to publish it. I need to tell her before the kids read it.
Who is in the paper?
Council of Dads, new tonight on NBC.
As promised.
Well done.
Think she knows where his team is?
The mother of your daughter is currently under the thumb of a psychopath. It's okay to be worried about her.
You have to decide whose side you're on.
Please, Kurt, think of Bethany. Turn yourself in.
Joe Biden's trade deals with China cost Wisconsin nearly 89,000 jobs. But it doesn't stop there. Listen.
I'm supporting NAFTA because I think it is a positive thing to do.
NAFTA shipped our jobs to Mexico, closed our factories, and after 20 years, would Biden fix his mistake?
Do you support renegotiating NAFTA?
No.
Over 200,000 Wisconsin jobs lost. Joe Biden, he's been wrong for too long. America First Action is responsible for the content of this advertising.
Right now, it feels like the world's standing still. But if you look to the land, it's a whole different story. From farms to backyards, seeds are being planted, animals are getting fed, grass is growing, and families are giving their all to the soil. Because the land never stops. So to all those linked to the land, we say thank you. We're here for you because we all run together.
Stop by Lakeland Lawn and Equipment in Arborvita for special offers taking place for a limited time.
Eagle River Lake home being sold to the highest bidder, no reserve. Sunday, June 28th, located between Eagle River and St. Germain. Contact Brass in St. Louis Auctions.
Would you rather have hiccups for a week or the worst haircut ever? That's a lose-lose. But at Taco John's, choose 3 chicken street tacos or 3 chicken soft shell tacos for just $5. Win-win. Taco John's. Bigger, bolder, better.
Yes, the greenhouse is open here at 4th Floral. Fresh flowers and plants are all locally grown, and our knowledgeable staff can answer all your floral questions.
You're watching Up North at 4. It's Thursday, June 25th. Grab yourself a cup of tea or coffee because it's tea time here in the Northwoods. Jeff, how you doing?
I have coffee today.
Oh, really?
Because it's going to be a long night for me tonight. The model runs are coming in, the potential for some severe weather tomorrow. So I'm getting started early with some coffee. Well, it's going to be a long day.
That's good. So how are you? Are you feeling all right?
I feel great. Okay. I feel great. Except for I pulled something back here, like along the back of my ribs. And whenever I turn a certain way, it just hurts.
I actually pulled something right here in my arm. I was doing the TRX suspension bands.
Yeah.
And I have those at home, and I did some the fly move.
Yeah, that's what you call it. Oh, yeah.
Yes, and somehow I just feel like it's really bruised and pulled, and it's finally feeling better.
I've been so proud of you though, because you've stuck to your workout. Even when the gym was closed, you were doing these online kind of fitness challenge things.
Yeah.
And I can't do it. It's like an online class. I can't focus on it. I have to be in the classroom to take it successfully.
Well, I love being independent and working from home and just being able to kind of manage my own time. So that was the benefit for me to be able to exercise from home.
Yeah. Well, we had an interesting show yesterday.
Yes, we did. Do you want to say anything before I do?
No, go for it.
Okay, so I just want you to know that Jeff and I, we put our hearts and souls into this show every day. Now, we love this show, we love our viewers, and we love the people of the Northwoods and North Central Wisconsin. Now, yesterday we had on Scott Walker and Paris Denard. We realized there was some controversy with that. So the first thing that you guys should know is that those 2 guests were booked because it was timely and it coincided with today's visit by the president
sure.
to Wisconsin. Now, I realize that Wisconsin has varying political views, and I never intended this to be a Republican infomercial. Our questions were fair and hard-hitting, and in addition, we had plans to bring on some Democratic leaders today and tomorrow to discuss the election and their perspectives on what is going on in Wisconsin and and what they think about how this visit might impact Wisconsin in November.
Right, because Trump is in Green Bay right now.
Yes.
Having a town hall meeting on
Yes.
Fox News. So there's lots of discussions going on about, Trump is doing what Hillary didn't do, right? And he's coming to Wisconsin a lot.
Yes.
He's trying to sway voters. So, our goal there was to have people on different views that we could kind of show off.
So we strongly believe that the people of our community should hear both sides of these controversial issues. Now, Jeff and I are neutral here, and we want you to have more information and not less. And we believe that should be our commitment to you. And today we were informed that the station believes that it would be too controversial to have guests who are expressing political views. So I was directed to cancel the rest of those interviews, unfortunately. Now, with that said, we want you to know how much we appreciate you, and we love this community, and we strive to do the best we can for you, and always will.
Yeah, it's tough because our phone was ringing off the hook yesterday.
It wasn't ringing off the hook. There was quite a few calls, but it wasn't something out of the ordinary.
No, and being a part of this show for 5 years now, we've certainly tackled some controversial topics,
right,
and had on some very controversial guests. And yesterday was no exception to that.
Right.
I do think it was, there was a lot in that show yesterday. To where the feedback came in, and it was a lot of feedback, and I think you and I both realized, like, ooh, this is kind of heavy stuff today.
I think that, before the show we had some technical issues where I had to swap the interviews, and in the beginning, so that means it swapped my sort of game plan. And in the beginning, my game plan, I didn't get to preface with why.
You wanted to have Walker on first.
Yes,
okay.
And I wanted to preface the show with why we're talking to these individuals is because in light of President Trump, this is a big deal that he's visiting, and how it impacts, how it possibly can impact the state in the November election is huge. We are a battleground state. This is very important for whoever wins the state. So again, how we are. We have fun and we enjoy our time here on Up North at 4, but at the same time, when it comes to relevant issues like this, we do not shy away. And again, we just want to bring you more information than less. And again, I wish I would have been able to bring you some other perspectives today and tomorrow, but unfortunately that has canceled.
We certainly have fun though, and we
do
plan to have fun today and going on the rest of this week, so well said.
All right, we're going to take a quick break. When we return, we'll hear a nice recipe, so stay with us. As you remain safer at home, you can count on Up North at 4 to brighten your day during tea time.
We'll be shining the spotlight on much needed good news and how the Northwoods is pulling through as a community.
LDF Country Market is a full-service grocery store with the area's lowest gas prices. Quality, selection, priced right in one stop. Shop our always fresh produce, locally sourced from area farms when available. Make meals easy with hand-cut meats from our legendary butchers. You'll make mouths water. Enjoy hot and ready deli meals cooked daily just for you. Browse a large selection of handcrafted, authentic Native American jewelry. Join our rewards club and save with weekly specials at ldfcountrymarket.com.
Looking for a new home? See how you can customize at North Country Homes.
The 4-foot by 6-foot walk-in ceramic showers have been real popular. And we're seeing a lot more different trim and cabinet colors coming into the market. It's always a good feeling seeing a family move into the new home and their family enjoying it.
Let our family make your family a home.
Homes you can feel good about. North Country Homes.
It's here, Slumberland's huge clearance event. You do not want to miss this one. Massive markdowns all over. Closeouts, floor samples, one-of-a-kind items, crazy low prices like sofas as low as $278, this gorgeous bed on closeout for only $148, or this classic sectional for just $799. Plus, get totally free doorstep shipping. No contact, no minimum. Hurry into our huge clearance event and save. Only at Slumberland Furniture.
Hi, Bob Pucci and Rocco for the Anago Gun Show this weekend at the Langley County Fairgrounds on Highway 45, where you can buy, sell, or trade new and used firearms, ammo, knives, optics, and gun parts. Show hours are Friday from 3 p.m. to 8, Saturday 9 to 5, and Sunday from 9 to 3.
Welcome back to Up North at 4. This is your daily tea time here in the North Woods. Ranch to Fork is back with a new recipe. Here's Chef Joe Thomas with spiced cedar plank salmon.
Ranch to Fork from Rondelay Ranch is sponsored by Triggs and Cellar 70. Also brought to you by Greeby Chef Center.
Hello and welcome to Ranch to Fork. I'm Chef Joe from the Rondelay Ranch in the heart of the Northwoods. Today we have a great recipe with spiced cedar plank salmon with a maple bourbon glaze. First off, overnight I soaked my wood for 24 hours. You can soak it for up to 1 hour, but I suggest overnight. My oven is heated for 5 to 10 minutes on a medium heat. I'm going to place my cedar plank on the grill for 5 minutes until it starts lightly smoking and crackling. Let's go to the spice rub. I have some chili powder, a little cayenne, a little garlic powder, a little onion powder, and a little bit of salt and pepper. Mix that up with your hands. Now I have some beautiful salmon from Triggs Fresh Seafood section. You want to look for your bright color in your salmon, nice firm flesh. Place your rub mixture on the salmon and let that sit for 5 to 10 minutes. In the meantime, we're going to make the best maple bourbon glaze you ever had. First off, we start with some great local Wisconsin maple syrup, a touch of soy sauce, a spoonful of Dijon mustard, and some great bourbon. Now you just want to reduce this maple bourbon glaze for about 10 minutes until you stick a spoon in it and it coats the back of the spoon and has a nice consistency. Cedar plank is crackled a little bit, slightly smoking. I like to just brush it slightly with a little olive oil. Place your salmon in the middle, skin side down, and cover it. And reduce your heat to a medium and cook it for 15 to 20 minutes. And while it's cooking, every 5 minutes, glaze it with the glaze. This glaze is so wonderful, you can literally just drink it afterwards if you have any left over. Okay, now I'm gonna glaze my salmon for the first time. Creating a spice rub and glaze adds loads of flavor to the salmon, and the glaze also adds a nice sweetness. It also caramelizes, creating more intense flavor. All right, also for the spiced cedar plank salmon with the maple bourbon glaze, I'm gonna add a side to it, caramelized Brussels sprouts with Triggs Smokehouse peppered bacon. Wonderful side, goes great with the salmon. Cedar plank salmon is perfect for feeding a few, and grilling a salmon over cedar plank gives it the most wonderful woodsy flavor and smokiness from the grill. Okay, the salmon's been on the grill for 20 minutes. Let's just apply one more coating of the glaze. So remember, you just don't eat with your mouth, eat with your eyes. So make it look good, taste good, and enjoy.
Well, the chef really catches the essence of this meal with the spices and the salmon. That's why I wish to pair the 2016 Roth Estate Pinot Noir from Russian River Valley Pinot Noir. Absolutely marries to this entree. Finishes well with aromas of ripened cherries and raspberry on the palate with a toasted oak and vanilla.
For today's recipes and previous episodes, go to rondelayranch.com.
Come see why Rhinelander Chrysler is the Northwood's fastest growing top volume Jeep and Ram dealership. We are safe to do business with, offering a completely contactless experience. We will pick up and deliver with excellent deals on new and pre-owned Jeeps and Ram trucks. Now is the time to buy. We are pleased to announce that thanks to you, we had our best month in history in May, and we were able to give back over $5,000 to local businesses. CT's Deli and Northern Grounds Coffee Shop.
Husqvarna provides everything you need to keep your yard looking great all year. Tractors, zero-turns, walk mowers, leaf blowers, trimmers, chainsaws, and more, all at great deals from your local Husqvarna dealers, including a full line of accessories. With each dealer giving you the quality and service you deserve, built to be durable, dependable, easy to operate, and reliable. Visit your local Husqvarna dealers. Fuller Sales and Service, MD Small Engine Repair, Leona Machine Supply, and Central Wisconsin Power Sports.
Northland Basement Systems is the all things basementy company. Basement waterproofing, basement finishing, basement structural repair, humidity and mold control, and nasty crawl spaces too. When it comes to basement solutions, nobody does it better than we do. Since 1991, homeowners just like you in the Northland have trusted Northland Basement Systems for all things basementy in their homes. Call Northland Basement Systems today to schedule a free home evaluation.
Adventure awaits at Greeby Chef Center. Come explore. You'll discover an extraordinary selection of the finest brands of cookware, bakeware, cutlery, gourmet foods, and Olivelli oils, vinegars, and spices. Come be inspired and nourished. Linens, tableware, and glassware, home decor, and small appliances too. All this and more at Greeby Chef Center on Wausa's west side.
Welcome back. The global demand for shipped goods has only increased with the coronavirus pandemic, but many of the sailors bringing you those items were left stuck on huge vessels as borders closed and flights were canceled. As CNN's Ivan Watson reports, some shipping companies are worried about the mental health of their sailors who haven't seen home in months.
The coronavirus pandemic may have emptied many of the world's airports, but the world's seaports appear as busy as ever. In Hong Kong, colossal cargo ships arrive day and night, each carrying thousands of containers of goods. It's because of ships like this that you can then go to the store or order online and get a new shirt or a bottle of shampoo or a tube of toothpaste. This is what helps the goods of the world move around. But these vital arteries of the global economy are under strain. How's everybody doing? Because since the pandemic hit, hundreds of thousands of seafarers, the professional mariners who operate these enormous ships, have been stranded on these vessels, unable to go home. Oki Alba, this is Jungle Jane. You copy? I hail the anchored cargo ship Oki Alba.
Yes, I am from the Philippines.
The second officer, a Filipino father of three named Merwin Lagan, answers. How long have you been at sea?
Yeah, I'm already now 11 months.
You've been working for 11 months straight?
Yeah, I should be going home last March, but they start already locking down their borders, so we have to stay.
Governments closed their borders and airlines canceled flights when the pandemic struck last winter. That's left seafarers stuck working on ships.
When was the last time you stepped on dry land?
December.
Priyanka is the first officer aboard an oil tanker now operating in the Gulf of Mexico. She says she was supposed to go back home to India when her contract ended 2 months ago.
Immigration authorities are not working right now, and so many airlines have stopped. So basically there is no access and no passage for the seafarers.
Do you have any idea when you will be able to go home again?
At present, it is very uncertain. We have no idea.
I'm worried about their mental welfare, most of all.
Priyanka's boss is Frank Coles of the shipping company Wallam Group. He says 35% of his 7,000 employees' work contracts have expired, and he's struggling to get those people home.
Well, they feel imprisoned without any reason. They obviously, the stress becomes heightened, depression sits in.
The International Maritime Organization estimates there are more than 200,000 seafarers around the world waiting to be repatriated. People like my new radio friend Merwin Logan.
What do you want to tell people around the world about your job right now?
That the job of a seafarer is very harsh, and we are also one of the frontliners to keep the economy running.
After 11 months at sea, he says he still doesn't know when he'll get to go home to see his family again. Ivan Watson, CNN, Hong Kong.
This portion of News Watch 12 is brought to you by Kitchen Bath Mart.
Getting your groceries delivered is convenient, but not all grocery delivery programs are the same. Triggs takes pride in setting ourselves apart by being experts in delivering fresh food. After all, that's the way you'd shop if you had the time. Our personal shoppers are trained to pick the freshest items for you, just like you would do. Try Triggs to go today.
If you haven't been to Trout Lake Golf Club lately, get your clubs and check it out. New tee boxes, #1 practice facility in the North Woods, a unique silo, lots of new landscaping, and a fantastic 18-hole championship golf course. Trout Lake Golf Club has been entertaining the golfing population for almost 100 years. Our expertise provides a great golfing experience and outstanding customer service. Trout Lake Golf Club is located just 10 miles north of Minocqua on Highway 51.
ELM Repair in Edgar is a family-owned and operated full-service diesel repair shop. From pickups to semi-trucks to heavy equipment and RV service. If it runs on diesel, we can repair it. Want more power and better mileage? Our experienced professionals will get your truck running and at peak performance. With a state-of-the-art dyno and fully stocked parts department, we can even come out to you with our 24-hour mobile repair service. ELM is always looking for passionate and talented people to join our team. The Diesel Doctor. Have it done right the first time at ELM Repair.
Save big money on your next project with 11% off everything. Now at Menards. Ultra Deck rustic low-maintenance composite decking gives you the look of real wood without the upkeep. 8, 12, and 16-foot lengths are $177 a lineal foot after 11% off. Get power when you need it with this Brute portable generator. It delivers up to 5,250 starting watts of power. $399.61 after 11% off. Start saving with 11% off everything. Now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
This is Dave. He donates blood regularly. This is Mason. He was diagnosed with cancer at age 3 and received weekly transfusions. Mason is one of the many lives Dave has helped save. Jennifer started donating last week. Jeff just found out he'll need surgery next week. Neither Jeff nor Jennifer know it, but her blood will help Jeff get through his surgery.
This is Lauren. She'll need a blood transfusion in 2 weeks. Will your donation save her life?
Donate today. You'll save lives tomorrow.
Donate in June for a chance to win a Mackinac Island getaway.
All right, starting tomorrow, I will be using up some vacation days of mine, and I will return to the show on July 8th.
That seems so far away.
I know.
You got a great little vacation
I got a great little vacation planned, and starting tomorrow, Dan Hagan will sub in for me, and then we'll have a few other Newswatch 12ers coming in as well.
All right, we'll see you when you get back.
And we'll see you back here tonight at 5 for all of your local news and weather. Good night.